What's going on, guys? Let's come back to another video, and today we're doing a speed art for LandonMC. This is a fan banner, so I'm not really sure if he's going to use this or not, but as you can see, I'm doing the line work over the sketch that I did on paper. I decided to do a sketch on paper instead of actually sketch it out on Sai because I found that easier, and as you can see, I'm like changing the sides of it because it's really hard to like get the angle correct, but I was working on that. And so it took me a very long time. I believe this took about 7 hours of work to finish. So you guys let me know what you think of it down in the comment section below. And so as you can see, I'm working on the fences on the I guess you could call it the almost middle part. So I just made 5 islands. If I did more, it would probably take at least like an hour longer, to be honest, because honestly this took quite some time. So as you can see, I'm doing the grass and everything and working on the main island. So what I thought when I first made this is I thought I would get Landon to stand on the main island, but then after that I was like, you know what, that isn't really going to work out, so I decided to do something else, and you guys will see it very soon. So as you can see, I'm working on the other islands. I was planning on doing other people on the other islands, but I also decided not to do that. So we just keep on going, next island, and then I was like really happy once I finished the background, but then I'm like, oh well, I have 2 renders to do, and I have Photoshop coloring and shading and stuff. Oh. So as you can see, this is the first render that I did. So as you can see, he's like smiling and he has a sword in his hand. And I also did his cape, which I had to look in one of his videos to see what his cape actually looked like. So I actually did the cape that he actually had, so I think that was really cool. So I also used it on this render as well, where he's throwing an ender pearl to, say, another island. So I changed the position of his arm and his ender pearl just because it kind of looked a little weird. So I did that, and I had it on fire in the background because I thought that looked really cool. I was working on the hair, and boom, we're on the coloring. So this part is definitely my favorite part because I get to actually see the colors of everything, not just do line work and trace stuff. So we'll trace my sketch. So as you can see, I was doing the pug on top of his head. That was a little more difficult to do. Now we're working on the second render already, which, wow, this is going by fast. So as you can see, we are doing that and we are getting it done pretty quickly. I had to go back and forth with the background though because I wasn't really sure if the colors were looking really well with the background, so it ended up looking really well. And so this part is really nice. I really liked the background and how it turned out. I decided to do those little like gray spots on the stone or the cobblestone because obviously it's cobblestone, so we needed those spots. And the colors, they were just basically, I just made them up. I guess you could say I just found them and just used them. So we got almost every single island done, and it should be completely done with the coloring very soon. Yep. So now I did the clouds in the background because I was like, alright, I need some clouds. So I did use one of the tools, the polygon tool, to help me do that. And so this is the hair. So I was debating whether I should do the hair or not, and I decided, alright, I'm gonna do the hair. And as you can see, I did some shine on the sword as well, and I'm doing the brightness and the shading every single time. As you can see, I did the pug and tried to do some hair or whatever, but it didn't really work out like how I wanted it to. That's fine, so I just deleted it, and now we're working on the background. So I really liked how this turned out, and yeah, just looked really well. So I'm really happy about it. It took about 7 hours of work, and now the text took a little bit of time. As you can see, I was just scrolling through like so much, and so I actually just did this part today. Just did it like, what, 10 minutes ago. So, and boom, here it is. It is amazing. So let me know what you think about it in the comment section below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. So, bye bye.